A glass jar sits upon the desk, collecting dust, collecting rust. Inside it glows a faintest light, like captured pieces of the night. I swear I saw them fall one day, like fire breaking through the gray. So I reached out with trembling hands to hold what no one understands. I used to think that love and hope were things you could control and hold, but every light I tried to keep began to fade inside my grip. And the stars inside the jar don't stay, no matter how I make them wait. Every spark I try to bind was never meant for walls and time. I don't need to own every light I call my own. Maybe freedom starts to grow when we let the beautiful go. The glass reflects my tired face, a quiet room and empty space. The stars still glow, but softer now, like memories I can't allow. Outside, the real sky expands without my rules, without my plans. And somewhere in that endless blue, I learn what letting go can do. I don't know what I was chasing for, or why I thought I needed more, but every light I tried to bind was asking just to be unconfined. Maybe everything I feared was never meant to disappear, but change with me. Maybe every love I kept was asking not to be possessed, but free. I'm a hand that used to close, now learning how to softly hold unseen. And the hardest thing to trust is love becomes its truest form when it is free. Yeah, the stars inside the jar won't stay. They were never mine to save. Every light I tried to own was always meant to travel home. I don't turn away from the things I cannot tame, 'cause every season passing through has taught me something pure and true. And somewhere beyond my trembling hands, I think my heart has finally learned that hope is not keeping light forever, it's letting it shine, even if it leaves you behind. A wall of stone against the wind, with cracks where time has wandered in. The moss grows softly through the gray, like life that never went away. The rain has traced its quiet lines across the surface of design, and every fracture in the stone feels less like broken, more like home. I used to think the scars must hide the places where I've ever cried, but every wall I've come to see still carries life beneath its teeth. And the wall still stands through every still leaves a trace. I don't need to mend every break that won't pretend. Maybe healing starts to grow when we let the damage show. The ivy climbs without regret around the lines it won't forget. It doesn't ask for what was lost, it only grows despite the cost. The wind moves through the hollow space like it belongs in every place. And somewhere in that weathered sound, I learned that strength can be unbound. I don't know what time will do, or what my past will lead me to, but every stone I've ever been still holds the life I've kept within. Maybe every crack I own and every truth I've never shown was shaping me. Maybe every fall apart was teaching me to build a heart honestly. I'm the wall beneath the rain, learning not to fear the pain unseen. And the hardest thing to trust is what is broken can still be whole in dust. Yeah, the wall still breathes through every year, with moss that turns the silence clear. Every fracture in its skin is where new stories grow within. I don't turn away from the pieces left astray, 'cause every season passing through has carved a version more than new. And somewhere beneath the creeping green, I think my heart has finally learned that hope is not being untouched, it's staying alive with every crack you've earned. The wild meadow spreads for miles beneath the summer's golden smile. 1,000 flowers fill the land in colors no one ever planned. The daisies bloom beside the sage, the poppies dance in scarlet shades, and every blossom seems to know there's room for all of them to grow. I used to think I had to be the brightest flower anyone could see, but every field I've wandered through held beauty in 1,000 different hues. And the wild meadow never compares the roses to the flowers there. Every bloom beneath the sun has its own way of becoming one. I don't need to chase someone else's place. Maybe peace begins to grow when we honor the seeds we've sown. The butterflies drift where they please, from flower heads to dancing reeds. They never ask which bloom is best, they simply find where they can rest. The mountains watch beyond the plain, through sunshine And somewhere in their quiet height, I learned comparison steals delight. I don't know what I'm meant to be, or what the future holds for me, but every dawn still finds the field and asks each flower just to be real. Maybe every path I've walked and every lesson life has taught was shaping me. Maybe every gift I have was never meant to look exactly like someone else's dream. I'm a flower in the grass, learning not to rush my path unseen. And the hardest thing to trust is your purpose doesn't need another shape. Yeah, the wild meadow never compares the lilies to the flowers there. Every bloom beneath the sky adds another color to the light. I don't turn away when my journey looks different today, 'cause every season passing through has shown me something honest and true. And somewhere across the endless field, I think my heart has finally learned that hope is not becoming someone else. It's blooming into who you were always meant to be. The snow falls softly through the air, a silent world beyond compare. The earth is wrapped in white and still, as time itself begins to chill. Each step I take, it disappears, as if it never wandered here. Yet somehow paths begin to show in every mark I leave in snow. I used to think that progress meant a visible and loud ascent, but every journey I have known leaves traces only I have grown. And the footprints fade into the white, but still they mark the path I ride. Every step I cannot see is still becoming part of me. To prove every inch that I move, maybe growth begins to show in ways the eyes will never know. The frozen lake reflects the sky, a mirror where the clouds drift by. No rush within the winter air, just presence quietly laid bare. The pine trees stand in patient rows, guarding all the things they know. And somewhere in their frozen grace, I learned that stillness has its place. I don't know how far I've come or what I've left behind for some, but every dawn still finds the land and gently holds what I began. Maybe every hidden memories leave a mark. Yeah, the footprints fade into the snow, but still they tell me where to go. Every step beneath the sky is never truly passing by. I don't turn away from the paths I cannot trace, 'cause every season passing through has written something deep and true. And somewhere beneath the silent white, I think my heart has finally learned that hope is not seeing where you're going, it's trusting that every step is enough to move you forward. The house stands quiet on the hill, where time has made the window still. A wooden door with faded paint holds stories no one comes to claim. The wind moves through the broken frame, as if it knows me just the same. And every creak beneath my hand feels like a voice I understand. I used to think that closed doors meant the end of everything I spent, but every door I've left behind has opened space inside my mind. And the door that stayed closed all this time was never meant to be unkind. Every lock and every seam was guarding something meant for me. I don't need to know what waits on the other side to grow. Maybe change begins to show when we stop asking to control. The dust collects upon the floor, where footsteps echo there no more. But light still slips through tiny cracks, like proof that nothing truly lacks. The vines now climb along the wall, where silence slowly learned to call. And somewhere in that quiet space, I learned that endings shift their face. I don't know what lies ahead, or what these closed doors might have said, but every dawn still finds the wood and makes it feel misunderstood. Maybe every shut off way and every night that turned to gray was shaping me. Maybe every closed out dream was only waiting to become a different my heart has finally learned that hope is not every door opening. It's trusting the right one will open when it's meant to be. The hourglass rests upon the wood, where time flows down the way it should. Each grain of sand falls soft and slow, like things we never fully know. The glass reflects a quiet glow of moments we once let go, and every second drifting by feels like a whisper saying, try. I used to think I had to win before the time would let me in, but every hour I've lived through was never asking me to prove. And the hourglass keeps turning on, whether I stay or I move on. Every grain that slips away is part of what I am today. I don't need a hold, every second I unfold. Maybe life begins to grow when we learn to let it flow. Sand below begins to rise like echoes of 1,000 tries. What's lost is not really gone, it's simply how the path moves on. The ticking fades into the air, as if the silence leads us there. And somewhere in that steady sound I learn what time is really about. I don't know how long I've got, or what will come or what is not, but every dawn still finds the sky and teaches me to live, not why. Maybe every wasted day and every moment slipped away was shaping me. Maybe every fear of time was teaching me to redefine what be could be. I'm a grain inside the glass, learning not to fear the past unseen. And the hardest thing to trust is everything must fall away to become us. Yeah, the hourglass keeps turning still without my permission or my will. Every grain that leaves my hand was part of something I would understand. I don't turn away from the seconds that decay, 'cause every season passing through has carved a version more than new. And somewhere where the silence softly lies, I think my heart has finally learned that hope is not stopping time. It's knowing every moment is already enough to shine. sky is heavy with the gray that slowly drifts across the day. The world feels quieter than before, like something waiting at the door. The clouds are thick, they move so slow, as if they carry what we know. But still beneath the endless sheet, a softer light begins to breathe. I used to think that darkened skies meant all my hope would slowly die, but every storm I've lived beneath has always left a thread of relief. And the light slips through the clouds above like it was always meant for us. Every beam that breaks the gray shows me another hidden way. I don't need the sun to believe the night is done. Maybe hope begins to show in the cracks where light still grows. The trees stand still beneath the weight of skies that hesitate to break, but every leaf still holds its green, like quiet proof of unseen dreams. The wind moves through the empty air, as if it knows I'm standing there. And somewhere in its gentle sound, I learned that light is always found. I don't know how long it stays, or when the clouds will drift away, but every moment of the rain still carries something I can't explain. Maybe every faded day and every time I lost my way was shaping me. Maybe every hidden spark was teaching me to trust the dark patiently. I'm the sky that's been through rain, learning how to hold the change unseen. And the hardest thing to trust is even when it feels all lost, light is still. Yeah, the light slips through the clouds above like it was always made of love. Every break inside the sky teaches me how to not ask why. I don't turn away from the weather, I must stay, 'cause every season passing through has painted something soft and true. And somewhere in the shifting sky so wide, I think my heart has finally learned that hope is not a perfect day. It's finding light even when the clouds remain. The city breeze after the rain, wet streets reflect the neon frame. Umbrellas closed, the storm is gone, but something gentle lingers on. The traffic hums a softer tone, as if the world is briefly shown a quieter version of itself, beyond the noise, beyond the wealth. I used to think the rush and grind would leave no space for peace of mind, but even steel and concrete sky street where hurried footsteps slow their beat. Every color in the air says beauty still can live right there. I don't need to run from the chaos that I'm from. Maybe hope begins to show in the places I don't expect to know. Puddles mirror passing lights like fragments of a softer night. The buildings stand in patient rows as if they too are learning growth. A stranger stops us for a while to look up with a quiet smile. And somewhere in that shared still glance, I learned that life is more than chance. I don't know what tomorrow brings, or how the city shifts and sings, but every storm that shakes the ground leaves colors no one planned but found. Maybe every crowded day and every moment slipping away was shaping me. Maybe every sudden rain was washing something in my veins I couldn't see. I'm a passerby in light, learning how to pause in time unseen. And the hardest thing to trust is beauty often shows itself unexpectedly. Yeah, the rainbow over city still feels like something almost real. Every drop that fell before has opened up a hidden door. I don't turn away from the storms that make me stay, 'cause every season passing through has painted something honest and true. And somewhere above the crowded sky, I think my heart has finally learned that hope is not a perfect world. It's finding color inside the rain that falls. The ground is quiet, dark and deep, where hidden things begin to sleep. A tiny seed beneath the earth, still holding on to future birth. No sunlight reaches where it lies, no witness underneath the skies. Just soil and silence all around, and life that hasn't made a sound. I used to think that nothing grows when everything just seems too slow. But every forest that we know once started where no light could go. And the seed still waits beneath the ground, where no applause and no sound can tell the world what's coming next. Yet still it holds what's not expressed. I don't need to see every change inside of me. Maybe life begins to grow in the dark where no one goes. east and beyond the night, searching blindly for the light. The seasons turn above unseen, while life unfolds in what has been. And somewhere in that quiet bed, I learned that growth is often said. I don't know how long it takes for something new to softly wake, but every bloom I've come to trust once learned to rise from dust. Maybe every silent phase and every waiting endless days was shaping me. Maybe every unseen star was slowly building up my heart quietly. I'm a seed without a voice, learning that I still have choice unseen. And the hardest thing to trust is nothing showing doesn't mean nothing's there. Yeah, the seed still waits beneath the ground before it ever breaks the sound. Every root that reaches far is guided by invisible stars. I don't turn away from the days that feel like gray, 'cause every season passing through is working on what's deep and true. And somewhere beneath the waiting soil, I think my heart has finally learned that hope is not the bloom you see. It's trusting life is growing, even when it's still invisible. An old ship drifts across the night, beneath the sky without a light. Its wood is worn by salt and years, yet still it moves through waves and fears. The compass trembles in the dark, but something steady leaves a mark. A quiet pulse beneath the storm that keeps the broken vessel warm. I used to think that worn out things had lost the strength their journey brings, but every ship that stays afloat has learned to trust the ocean's throat. And the ship still sails through every tide, with cracked old sails and open skies. Every wave that tries to break only teaches it to stay. I don't need to be unshaken to believe in me. Maybe strength begins to grow when we keep moving even slow. The lightning cuts across the black, but never forces the ship back. It rides the fear, it rides the sound, until the silence comes around. The stars reflect upon the sea like distant versions of could be. And somewhere in that endless way, I learned to trust the unknown way. I don't know what ports exist or what the future might insist, but every dawn that greets the waves still finds me choosing to be brave. Maybe every storm I've known and every night I sailed alone was shaping me. Maybe I'll be lost of land was teaching me to understand the sea. I'm a vessel somewhere beyond the endless sea. I think my heart has finally learned that hope is not a perfect voyage. It's continuing forward, even when you're not